So some feedback we've had sort of from people on the streets is that they feel invisible. How do you feel about that? How does that sort of strike you?
That's absolutely true. People are invisible. People in hospitals, on the streets, old people, the elderly. Nobody has a time anymore. Nobody has the wherewithal to think or consider that maybe one day you're going to be sick, you're going to be old. Where are the communities? So we need our communities back, and I think the yoga community or the yoga industry needs to start to grow their communities again. We need to be the change that we want for the rest of the world. That's what I do with every seminar that I do, is to create a community. And people cry and they have epiphanies. Why? Because they got supported.
Sure.
As soon as, again, the old axiom, you want to be happy, make someone else happy. And for sure, you're going to be happy. You get all the joy. So please hear that message. And that's about as philosophical as you're going to get. And it's as spiritual as you ever need, actually. You don't need anything more. You don't need the gurus and shmurus. You just need to know, I need to reach out to somebody today, make a difference, and I'm going to feel fucking amazing. That's all that is necessary. It's so simple, and we don't do it because we're pushed by our phones, our profit lines, our timelines. And yoga means getting off that. It doesn't mean going back into another, I've got to be on time for my class, oh my God, and then all that stuff. Chill out. Start to understand what yoga is.
And I think
it's an ancient practice.
It's interesting to me to hear that, because a lot of feedback from your students is what you're very good at is bringing people together and getting people to share. So what would you say to the yoga teachers that do? There are some that turn up and they go through a series of positions and then you're out of the class. Are they yogis, or are they yoga teachers? What message do you have for them?
They're not yogis. I don't see them as yogis. They're just practitioners of asanas. Asanas doesn't mean anything. You could be doing Zumba. It doesn't mean a fucking thing. It's just a movement. And if you can't do the movement, you're not a yogi. That's bullshit. Look at the Buddha. The Chinese, the Oriental version of the Buddha, big fat guy sitting there. He doesn't move. The Buddha himself, he never moved. He just sat under a tree and reached the highest form of enlightenment. You don't have to do movements.
Sure.
And you're breathing anyway. You just have to recognize, I'm breathing. Isn't that great? And you have to recognize there's another human being there, and I feel good because I'm speaking to them. And as I'm speaking to you right now, and I'm feeling good about that because I'm talking about something that is supportive for human beings, which is my process because I'm a human ape, like all of us. And we need, as apes, because that's all we are, walking apes, to groom each other, and we do that in community. And if you take an ape out of its pack and it's not able to groom with other apes, it dies. And we all die. It's a slow death. And most people are already dying. They've got all their phones, they've got all their technology, they're pushing all their lives, they've got their profitability all up, it's all working, and they go to little yoga classes, and they're sweating their asses off, and they've got nice little pert butts, and you know what? They're dying. There's no joy. And they're clinically depressed, because I see a lot of these people. So I'm here to say, don't fool yourself. That's illusion. It's the illusion, it's the Maya.
What would you say to, yoga teachers of today? The yoga world has suddenly become, from someone in the media, quite exclusive rather than inclusive. Just with social media and everything like that, there's this idea that you have to be a certain person to be able to be part of a yoga class, a yoga community. How do you feel about that? And to the teachers that are maybe breeding that, what would your message be?
It's you can look at it in several ways. It's like a joke. It's an insane joke. It's the funniest, most bizarre thing that has happened in recent years. And what would I say to these people? Look to yourself and see where your joy is. Where do you get off? What turns you on? What's your payoff? We all have a payoff, and the payoff is: did I enjoy that? What was that? Oh, that's my life. Do I get another chance? No, that was it. That was from John Cleese.
The great philosopher.
But that was true. So just getting off the process and enjoying your time, being able to chill without looking at your watch or your phone, and reaching out to someone else, making a difference to them, will make you feel wonderful. And the first time you do that, that's why when people go to see a guru, even if they're charlatans, they cry. Why do they cry? Because for the first time, they put their ego down.
Sure.
They touch their feet. They pranam. It's not the guru can be a complete fucking charlatan, and most of them are. I mean, you've got 150 now circumnavigating the globe saying, you know, they are the one. Are you serious? You know, this little rock, you know, out on the outer nebulae called Earth, you know, and the whole of the universe comes through one person. Are we still on that stuff? Do we still just think Jesus is the one? Are you kidding me? You've got to be stupid. So wake up and see that everyone is the Messiah. Everyone is God. Everybody is, we're all the gods. You know, one part will die, and every religion believes that the other part will be here. So one part is eternal. Which one do you want to identify with? Because as soon as you identify with the eternal, frankly, you relax.
Sure.
And you start to go, It's like a big, And then you become a sort of verbose motor mouth like me and start slamming other people. Well, I don't really mean to do that. It's just that I find it intolerable that people can be that ignorant and not see it. It's written everywhere. That's it.
Great.